Salve bella gente, ben ritrovati e ritrovate su Syberia The World Before o Syberia 4, che è anche meglio. Bene, andiamo a vedere. Utilizziamo la ragazzetta
So,
qui.
that's the painting Dana thinks father should buy from Leon. Nice choice. He had it coming.
A blasted fight. That's all I need.
Don't you have some dolls to dress or something?
Sì, tu sei la mia bambola.
What a fiasco.
Vaghen Zeitung. Vaghen 15 febbraio 1936. Lo scorso sabato il nostro conterraneo Leon Kobatis ha conquistato un incredibile oro nello slalom maschile alle Olimpiadi invernali di Garmisch-Partenkirchen, lasciando a bocca aperta i due favoriti. Il norvegese Ivan Ballangrund ha vinto l'argento con 0,34 secondi di distacco. Di scarto, non di stacco. Mentre il tedesco Rudi Kretz ha ottenuto il bronzo dopo il cedimento del suo connazionale Frans Pfnur e del norvegese Bertil Persson. Kobatis, 21 anni, diventa l'unico sciatore di Vaghen a vincere una medaglia olimpica, battendo il record nazionale stabilito da Hans Gartmann nel 1932 a Lake Placid. Significa molto per me, mi sono allenato per tutta la vita per questo momento, ha dichiarato la guida alpina di Vaghen. Ho vinto una medaglia a Lake Placid nel 1932, un bronzo, ma ho sempre desiderato la medaglia d'oro e ora è un sogno che si avvera. Sono davvero sbalordito. Kobatis segue le orme di Max Schaffer, o Schoffer, chissà come si leggerà, ed è il secondo connazionale a vincere l'oro nello slalom olimpico maschile. Sarà Schaffer o Schoffer? Sarebbe ottimo che qualcuno di lingua tedesca o qualcuno che conosce la lingua tedesca mi dica meglio. Osserva. È tutto ciò che fate, fatelo con amore. Certo, uno che c'ha una spada in mano e un libro sacro dall'altra. Non mi ispira tanta fiducia. Osserva.
I'm so glad I started this collection of photos. When I grow up, I'll travel all around the world and photograph everywhere I go. When I'm old, the wall will be covered with them. Honestly, Junta is not that good. I'm sure I could do better if only I could practice a bit.
Mio, ma sei invidiosa.
You all right? Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. Old Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vaghens had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, they've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities.
Lo spaventava?
What's wrong? Did my rant frighten you?
Well, yes. Yes, it did. I mean, not you, Fraulein. But what you said about the fascists. You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right?
No.
So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
Ah, ecco
Beh,
chi gli ha
I don't
fatto il
paint.
dipinto. Il dipinto.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds. Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say.
Autunno 2005. Torniamo al presente.
The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
Dove andò Dana in seguito? O Dana lascia qualcosa qui? Io spero di setacciare sta cosa. Vediamo un po' che ci dice.
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
Trova il baule di giù in soffitta, scopri la regione, la sua storia prima di aprire il baule di giunta.
Maintaining the refuge must be a huge job. As tough as Lenny is, I hope she has some help when she needs it. There's a cap blocking the view. There must be a way of removing it. Oh, the mechanism is blocking it. I have to put in a coin. Typical.
No, la moneta.
No. That's the fabled Silberspiegel. Oh, I wish I had time to watch it change color.
Syberspiegel 72 gradi. Gipfel 102 gradi.
Wow, that path is breathtaking.
Teufe Scragian. Scragian. 28 gradi. Madonna Stress. 66 gradi. Ah, Mannetti della Vergine. Ah, ecco, me, certo. Giusto. Credo di aver visto tutto. Preso. 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 Questo mi manca.
I wonder what's inside that tent.
Tenda. Ah, c'è una tenda. Vedi. Collector 127. Porte dell'inferno. Perfetto. E qui dove toccherà andare sicuramente. Turismo. Equipment sbloccato. Preso. 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 Preso.
The authorities have closed the path due to excavation works on the other side of the mountain. Suits me. I wasn't exactly planning on climbing a mountain today anyway.
Dici, eh? Avviso pericolo, sentiero chiuso. Se è chiuso, qual è il pericolo? A causa di un recente ritrovamento ai piedi del cosiddetto passo del diavolo, questo sentiero è stato chiuso per facilitare i lavori di scavo. Vedrai te toccherà andare lì, a fine di prevenire qualsiasi rischio di incidente e di garantire alla sicurezza pubblica l'accesso al passo del diavolo è severamente vietato fino a nuovo avviso. Sovrintendenza del Parco Nazionale dei Monti Vaghen, ufficio viabilità, telefono 512407773 3 novembre 2005. Andiamo a pacchi della signora. Cercavano i mammut pure qua.
What now, Fraulein? I was just about to doze off.
I bauli di giunta lascia perdere. Lasciamo perdere.
I'll be going then. I guess there must be an access to the attic from the first floor.
Eh sì, grazie, fino a lì ci arrivavo pure io. È un po' rimasto quel periodo lì.
That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about. A mechanical stove. Seen better days. Another object with the look of the Vorarlberg workshop.
Ah, I see I'm not the only one stuck here. Bah, pull up a seat and together we can moan about being stuck here.
Thank you, but I have things to do.
I hope you can stay until this evening at least. In London they have the changing of the guard. Here we get the changing of the colors. I guarantee it's worth the wait. English?
American, actually.
Oh, seeing as you've come so far, then. Besides, it's always nicer to be stranded in good company. From Belgium, myself, on a world climbing tour.
Stranded?
Didn't you know? They've closed the Teufelskragen. That's the pass they call the Devil's Pass.
So that's what all the fuss is about.
All down to climate change.
You mean the thaw, right?
Made the pass too dangerous to climb and apparently resulted in a morbid discovery.
Oh?
Oh?
Bodies of resistance fighters killed while leading refugees to Switzerland. Frozen solid.
Resistance fighters? You mean frozen since the Second World War?
That's what the paper says.
Is that what the tent's for?
It's a temporary chapel of rest that the rescue team made while waiting for the bodies to be airlifted out.
I see. I guess there's no reason to disrespect the departed, even after all these years.
I only hope all this sudden interest from excavationists puts an end to the stupid rumors that a strange creature haunts the Silberspiegel. Otherwise, you can be sure as soon as the old lady pops her clogs, this place will become run over
Già
by
mi
those
immagino chi è quella
infernal
bestia.
tourists.
La creatura, sono curioso.
I've had some experience with fantastic fauna myself. But what do you make of the so-called strange creature that roams the mountain?
Just another local fairy tale to pull in the tourists, if you ask me. They say it lives in prehistoric caves. And that it's responsible for people going missing. Ooh. Some even say that the mysterious cries you can hear on some nights are the creature calling for a mate. In other words, the usual twaddle you normally get in remote or uncharted places like the high mountain or the deep sea. Twaddle passed down from generation to generation through sheer ignorance.
Surely, from what I read on the way here, the cries could come from an animal native to the area, couldn't they?
That is my thinking exactly. No doubt a bear with something caught in his throat. It happens, you know. Probably scared a tourist one evening or... maybe it was young pranksters.
Pezzo di diavolo. No, corpi congelati.
What about those frozen bodies they discovered at the foot of Devil's Pass?
Well, due to climate change, the snow line has receded. revealing the bodies trapped in the ice since the Second World War. Most probably resistance fighters and exiles, trying to flee the fascist occupiers and reach Switzerland by the pass. I imagine they got caught in an avalanche. Poor wretches have been imprisoned ever since. Until today. That is why the authorities have blocked access to the pass, so they can take the bodies out, identify them, and give them a proper burial.
I see. I saw the tent at the foot of the pass through the spyglass outside. Didn't realize it sheltered such a gruesome discovery, though.
Passo del diavolo.
Can you tell me about this Devil's Pass?
Oh, it's on the far side of the cirque, looking out from the terrace. As you can imagine, it's called Devil's Pass because it's extremely dangerous. Most of all because of the risk of avalanche. Only seasoned alpinists can negotiate it, really. As a professional alpinist myself, what I love about it is knowing I'm climbing in the tracks of courageous climbers of bygone times. There's a real sense of history about it. For example, resistance fighters used it during the war to smuggle Vaghens and other victims of the Brown Shadow into Switzerland.
Is that the path they've closed that leads from the refuge?
That's right.
Thought so. I saw the notice.
They've blocked it off so the helicopter can airlift the frozen bodies from the bottom of the pass. Meantime, they have set up a temporary chapel of rest, as you can see.
Well, that's moving. It's important to show respect, even after all these years. Right. Thanks for cluing me in. Anyway, I better get back to what I was doing.
You are welcome, Fräulein.
Vuoi vedere che trovano i corpi dei genitori di Dana?
Reminds me of Hans's automatons in Valle di Len.
Sì, ma mancano delle cose qui però.
Reminds me of Hans's automatons in Valle di Len.
Beh.
Lenny's father must have made this stair lift to help her get up and down the stairs. Must have taken him many hours. It's touching when you think about it. Lenny's father must have made this stair lift to help her get up and down the stairs. Must have taken him many hours. It's touching when you think about it. An old book? The Magic Mountain by Thomas Mann? Funny. My grandparents left me a copy before they died when I was a kid. I should get around to reading it someday. It must be a lot of work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself. Austere. Looks like a storage room. It's cold. Another of those cigar butts.
Che strano.
There. But who could have left it open?
Uno che stava fumando.
So that's the painting Dana told Lenny's father to buy. Not bad. And similar in style to my painting. Wonder what the others were like. Austere. Looks like a storage room. It must be a lot of work keeping this place going. Hats off to Demoiselle Lenny for managing all by herself. This must be Lenny's room. Not sure I'm allowed in here, really. Keep your servant also from willful sins. May they not rule over me. Then I will be blameless, innocent of great transgression. Sweet.
Preserva inoltre il tuo servo dai peccati volontari e fa che non si ignoreggino su di me. Allora io sarò integro e sarò puro da grandi trasgressioni. No comment.
Photos of the refuge. Looks like they're arranged by time period.
'76, 75, 82, 80. Bella questa. Very good.
All these photos go up to the 80s, including my date of birth.
72? O 76? O 75?
This series ends at 2002, 3 years ago, when I began my journey with Oscar and Hans's train. There are no photos of the occupation of Vaghen by the Brown Shadow. I guess that corresponds to when Lenny and her father had to leave the refuge. These date from before the war. There's even one from the summer when Dana worked at the refuge. pretty impressive. Obviously helps Lenny get up and about. She's still sitting there, watching. Wonder what she's thinking about.
Vaghen Zeitung. Vaghen 15 febbraio 36. Lo scorso sabato il nostro conterraneo Leon Kobadis ha conquistato incredibile oro slalom maschile alle Olimpiadi invernali di Garmisch-Partenkirchen, lasciando a bocca aperta i due favoriti. Questo è quello che l'articolo che ho letto prima. Perché mai allora ce l'ha qua? Ma che pro?
Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days. Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days.
C'è un contropeso, c'è.
I guess there must be an access to the attic from the first floor.
Eccola, si vedeva bene lì. Bobina di riavvolgimento.
Take-up reel. Like the ones used on old cinema projectors.
Documenti della fabbrica Vorarlberg. Oh. Fabbrica Vorarlberg, Val di Len, 3 settembre 1945. Egregio signor Gustav Reiner, in riferimento alla sua lettera del 3 agosto, siamo lieti di informarla che la fabbrica Vorarlberg sarebbe onorata di assistere sua figlia Leni dopo i tragici eventi che hanno portato alla sua disabilità. Sia mio padre che mio fratello Hans avrebbero ammirato quanto me il suo coraggio disinteressato durante gli anni difficili che il vecchio continente europeo ha recentemente attraversato. Sono doppiamente orgogliosa di apprendere che Leni è la figlia di uno dei nostri ex dipendenti più talentuosi. Ah! E quindi con grande piacere che la fabbrica Vorarlberg ha deciso di rispondere favorevolmente alla sua richiesta. In allegato a questa lettera troverai i progetti di costruzione che la consentiranno di adattare l'intero rifugio alla disabilità di Leni. Cordiali saluti, Anna Vorarlberg. Ecco perché... Schema di montaggio ed elenco di componenti per la costruzione di vari meccanismi ai fini di adattare il rifugio alla disabilità di Demoiselle Leni. Full Vaghen's Befreiung 1945. Questa è la medaglia di bronzo. Leni Reiner 13 aprile 45. Subito che sia oro. Anche quelle d'oro sono soltanto placcate, no? Quindi, non è...
I must remember to ask Lenny about it. This must be Junta's coffer, the one Lenny spoke about.
Non si gira. No, questa mi pare giusta. Così mi pare giusta. Sì.
Don't want to break my neck, thank you very much.
Perché no? Tutto quello che ha fatto. Andiamo un po' a vedere, a mettere prima quel film, poi Syberia e boh. Oh, c'è una cinepresa? Non l'avevo vista prima. Ecco. Altri 10 minuti e poi ci salutiamo, eh?
What now, Fräulein? I was just about to doze off.
Leon Kobatis.
How did you meet Leon Kobatis?
Why do you ask? You from the police or something?
No. I just thought I'd ask, since you seem to appreciate him. Didn't you?
Fräulein, when I said you could look in the guest rooms, it didn't include my room. But yes, like I said before, he was a regular customer even before the episode with Dana. To me, he was like a movie star. What young girl wouldn't be bowled over by a young, handsome alpinist, and to top it off, an Olympic medalist?
Dalia della Resistenza.
Can you tell me about the Resistance medal with your name on it?
Sure, I was in the Resistance. Not for those medals, though. Nothing but tin charms. You see, There's those who received medals, and those that were killed. And besides, they aren't gonna give me my legs back, are they?
No, but they prove you played a part in the liberation of your country.
Puh, nonsense. Nothing but bad memories. I'd rather not talk about it.
Baule di giunta.
About Yunta's coffer.
What
Giunta?
about it?
Da dove viene il baule?
Where did the coffer in the loft come from?
In fact, Father made it himself during the long winter evenings. He wanted something more elegant and solid than the old family coffer where he kept the takings. So he made the one upstairs, thanks to the techniques he learnt when he worked in the Vorarlberg factory in Valladolid.
Valladolid in France?
That's right. The price Junta paid was equivalent to a month's worth of takings. Money well spent, though, 'cause it was built like a mountain fortress.
Combinazione.
You wouldn't happen to know the combination, would you?
I told you before, I don't know it.
I'll be going then. Take-up reel, like the ones used on old cinema projectors.
In un proiettore? Non ne ho visti di proiettori.
Reminds me of Hans's automatons in Valladolid.
If you get a chance, have a look at the Silberspiegel at sunset. The colors are a marvel of nature.
A mechanical stove. Seen better days. Another object with the look of the Vorarlberg workshop. That must be the piano Dana played on the night she met Leon. The night Lenny told me about. Dormitories. I wonder how many people stop at the refuge these days.
Non trovo un proiettore.
I should check each side of the coffer.
Già contro... Ah, tutti i lati. Beh, ho controllato tutti i lati. Almeno 3.
Don't want to break my neck, thank you very much.
Sì, ho controllato tutti i lati allora. Zero, zero, zero. Due, tre, quattro. Ma questo sta bene. Non comprendo questo nodo qui, cioè dovrebbe essere giusto. Ma forse non dovrebbe esserlo affatto. No. Ma va via, vai, che l'avevo già fatto prima.
Amazing. Now it shows the view from the terrace.
Settembre 1945. 3 settembre 1945. Proviamo? Allora, 3 settembre e 9. Uno. Amore. Sì, amore. Non è. Sì, amore, ti voglio bene anch'io. Allora, non è 3 settembre 1945. A meno che non fanno come gli inglesi e mettono prima il mese. Invettiamo. E poi il giorno. No. Deve esserci la data da qualche parte.
I should try to use some coordinates from the spyglass with the locks on Yunta's coffer.
Ah, Ciara, Ciara, Ciara. Ciara, Ciara. Ciara, Ciara. Gione. Scopri la regione e la sua storia prima di aprire boccole di giunta. A me pare di averlo fatto. Allora, sono 1, 2, 3, 4 e 5. Allora, la prima foto è 108, 102, 127, 63, 72. Dubito che c'entrano. Sono 3, 6, 9, 11, 13. Sono 13, mentre questi sono 3, 3, 6. Quindi devono essere per forza due foto che abbiano 3 numeri. Quindi proviamo 108 e 102. Che te pareva? Invertiamo. No. Allora, niente 108 e 102. Qui abbiamo un 127. Sentite, io mi sto cuocendo accanto al PC, pur avendo il ventilatore acceso e quant'altro. Noi ci vediamo domani. Cinque minuti e 50. È tanto, eh. Noi ci vediamo domani con Catwalker su Syberia The World Before e anche con Vaghen. Ormai non manca molto a toccare i record di quasi 200 ore giocate su un gioco. Parlo di Vaghen, ovviamente. Syberia è una serie, stiamo giocando tutta la serie. È ben differente. Poi manco ci arriva. Syberia al massimo su 4 giochi se arriviamo intorno a una sessantina di ore è proprio tantissimo. Va bene ragazzi, ci vediamo domani con ambo i giochi e niente, grazie a tutti e a tutte. A domani, ciao belli, ma specialmente belli, come che.